finish this sentence. Hockey is ...
Hockey is
fast and furious and fun.
life. Awesome, fun, and yeah, I mean, it's awesome. Hockey's awesome.
Lead hockey to me is freedom.
Sled hockey is basically the same as regular ice hockey with just a few exceptions. Instead of standing up, you're sitting down in a sled, and it has a bucket that you're sitting in, and your legs are usually extended out in front of you. Instead of having one stick, you have two sticks that are about 3 feet long. They're curved at the top, similar to a regular hockey stick, and at the bottom there are picks. And with those picks, you're using two sticks and you're propelling yourself down the ice using those sticks. Now you can then hit the puck with either of those sticks on the other end. So you basically have two sticks, and that's how you're moving. The only other thing in the game that's different is there's a couple of extra penalties. Like if you T-bone somebody, it's when you take one sled into the other at a T, which is very dangerous. Other than that, everything else is regulation. It's full check. It's regulation nets, regulation ice, everything else is exactly the same. It is ice hockey.
The Wolfpack play for the Gaylord Specialty Healthcare Sports Association in Wallingford, Connecticut. The Sports Association also offers multiple other adaptive sports as well. But this team, this collection of athletes, travels all over the United States and Canada to compete. A team of strong, competitive athletes, led by coaches Damien and Coach Jeff, and golden retriever named Ginger. This is their team. This is their game. This is sled hockey.
So the Gaylord Sports Association's mission is to provide adaptive sports and recreation for people who've had a physical disability or visual impairment. And really, our mission, our goal, what we strive to do is to help people get back to moving, to being active. And we do that through adaptive sports and recreation. I think that there's a draw with sled hockey because it's fast, it's challenging, it requires a lot of skill, it's a team sport, people have fun, and there's that aspect of contact with other people. I think, you know, when I talk to the players, there's nothing like being out on the ice with their teammates. And when you're out on the ice, everyone's equal, everyone's in a sled, everyone's playing on equal ground. And I think also the team dynamics of what we have really make it a special program.
All right, let's go, let's get one. Wow. All right, guys, ready? 1, 2, 3, roll back!
I played field hockey in high school, and then once I was injured, I just wanted to try every sport that I could. And Gaylord had a clinic, and I decided why not go for it. And so I went to the clinic, and I fell in love with it and wanted to get better at it, so I stuck with it. I think being on the ice, being like in your own sled, it's very freeing. You can go, you know, and skate really fast, and something I can't really do with my wheelchair is, you know, fly around that fast. And also I really like the team aspect of it because it's tough when you're injured, feeling connections with people because, you know, it's a very isolating injury. So having a group of people that really understand what you're going through and then being able to work together towards a common goal is really just, it's great.
So I lost my legs at a young age, and I always kind of wanted to never really go and do adaptive sports. I always wanted to just do everything normal because I think at a young age I didn't want to feel like an outcast. So I played hockey from maybe 8 years old till like 16 years old, able-bodied hockey. I played on an amputee league as well. So I've been an amputee for 20 years now, and I've kind of reached that point where I like had to realize that I'm getting older and I can't do the amount of stuff that I used to be able to do. So, you know, I kind of just said I need to start doing things that I know I love to do, but now I have to just adapt them. And, you know, hockey has always been a favorite sport of mine, and now I get to get out there and still hit people and do the fun stuff. So I've always been a team kind of guy. I like being on a team, and my girlfriend being on a team is also a very, you know, cool thing. I get to play sports with my girlfriend and that kind of stuff. And so the team just, you know, it's kind of like a family in a way. You know, it's everybody's jokes around with each other. There's no saying like, you know, oh, you're at more of an advantage because you don't have this and I don't have that. It's really never ever like that. It's always, you know, we're on a disabled hockey team, so you can't say one person's got this and that or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it's just being able to have a group of people that you can kind of relate with.
I love just being on the ice. Like relieves a lot of stress for me. Like everyone has that thing that for me that for whatever reason that's hockey.
Awesome.
I like what Gaylord has done with the program, and they brought in some really good coaches and a few new players, so it's going very well. It's definitely like a family. It's probably a shock for people who have never been in our locker room before, because there is no other place on earth. Don't tell them, but they mean a lot. Like I said, this relieves a lot of stress for me. So without this every Sunday for the last 15 years, I have no idea like where I would be here.
How do your players inspire you?
When they keep going no matter what. Hockey players in general don't stop for much of anything. You know, they can be hurt, they can be bruised, they can be broken. I've played with people, I've played myself with things that are broken. You know, and it's like, oh, just put some tape on it and get back out on the ice. You know, and on a daily basis, I know all of these guys personally, so I know the struggles that they have at home in their daily lives. I've had plenty of struggles myself, but when we're on the ice, these guys just put their all into it, and in that way, that's where they're special to me.
Nice catch,